at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. On the Ravens sideline, look at their head coach. These guys enjoyed a win at home to begin the season, now facing their first road test here. Across the field, the head coach of the Bengals. His guys also able to start the season with a win, so somebody's going to leave here with a 2-0 record after this one. Scott, joined by my partner Brock Hewitt. It's going to be Tyler Luke to get us started. And we're off on EA Sports. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over at LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Bengals, first down. 1st and 10.
Burrow to the air now. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do and support that win. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Burrow from the gun. A quick slant. Here's Gesicki. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bengals.
Throwing is Burrow. Finds Chase on the slant. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He just throws this one away. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
To throw again, it's Burrow. He's got White, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
the cookie. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
out of the shotgun, Burrow.
At the Ravens' 26-yard line.
Finds him over the middle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of the 8, 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Burrow's going to sneak it. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. A much tougher test for the league's rushing leader here in week 2, as they close in on him and hand him a loss on that play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 13.
3rd and long for him here. Setting up the running back screen. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
Gain of 12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up for the 1st and goal.
That's good for the Bengals. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Looking to throw, Burrow. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, found the end zone as a result.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard's Lamar.
Get behind the line, and the ball is loose. But I think the Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. Waiting their turn on that sideline. You'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Well, thankfully, somebody was focused and quick thinking to get back on that ball. Now you got to settle down. You got to get back to that script and flush that negative play away.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
They'll bring out Ty Zettner to send it away on 4th down. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Surprisingly, had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Bengals all set to go for their 2nd drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Burrow setting the throw. Pulled in by his back, right. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So the penalty is going to back them up 5. And in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. This connects with Higgins. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. On the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Bengals 1st down.
Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Here again, it's Burrow. To the right side and wheeled in by Chase. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's good for the Bengals 1st down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow. And he's got it. It's in close. Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the Ravens' 5-yard line.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pull out in front further. 13-zip. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14, Ravens nothing.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Lamar off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, still on that 34-yard line, second and 10.
Leads to second and 10.
Throwing again is Lamar. Completed to Flowers. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
5 yards on the play. And it's
Now Jackson on third down. He's going for it himself. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. A gain of 12. And the Ravens first down.
Now it's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it again. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Here's Mitchell again. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's third down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And oh, he got it! Interception! DJ Turner comes up with it. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, second and 10 once again from the 20.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Burrow. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A pickup of 17. And the Bengals have a first down.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Burrow now on first down. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Nate Wiggins on the coverage.
Brown on the inside give. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On the keeper, it's Burrow. Still going inside the 35. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Bengals first down.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Burrow from the gun.
at the 21-yard line.
Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. A motion to tight end left. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Hits his running back. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
12 yards. And the Bengals first down. 1st and goal.
In the red zone on 1st. Brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 20-zip lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
Ravens nothing.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Ravens trotting out their offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away, and that's going to send it back to the line for 2nd. Blitz coming, Lamar. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down, here's Lamar. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Lamar throwing again. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Dax Hill up for the stop. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Jackson yet again. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26. Here's Lamar on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Baltimore first.
Mitchell up the middle. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That one's going to be brought to an end by Shamar Stewart.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the Bengals 20.
Lamar now from the gun. Bengals get to him and take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down. Third and long for him here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, do it through training camp, do it in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Calvin Austin on the return.
Calvin Austin on the return.
The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Has him on the quick hitter. Now first down only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Out of bounds at midfield. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Jump off caught by his back. And barely gets it into enemy territory to the 49. Rick Martin making that play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On third down, here's Burrow. Hits him on the out route. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Evan McPherson on for the field goal. A 60-yard attempt.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they'll hold their lead at 18.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Dumped off to his running back. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down. Brock, he is out right along the line, so no gain. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. Now apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
So now here comes the Bengals on offense. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal trying to miss the mark. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Burrow setting the throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Again, it's Burrow. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. Only need about the length of the football. Maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Tricks away from one. And we might be close to this lead growing again. And that play gives them a 1st and goal. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Chase coming in motion right. Play action now, Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Burrow to the air now. And he's got it. It's in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a designed read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again.
Bengals 28, Ravens 3.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Ravens taking over now on offense. Minimal time remaining in the half. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum here, or if they just choose to head off and lick those wounds. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. No question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. From the gun, Jackson. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. First down, here's Lamar. Completed over the middle. And they're going to hold him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 18. That's another.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Sends this to the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens chop some of the lead off before the half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens make it an 18-point game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good match.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up. But they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. On first down, Jackson. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again is Lamar. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. He's able to get Flowers caught. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This one's to Andrews out right. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Good stop made by Barrett Carter. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Into a crowd and intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Has him on the quick hitter. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Brown again. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash.
A 21-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And it stretches the lead to 21.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. First down throw for Jackson. Setting up the screen. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. We need something positive here. Lamar now from the gun. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. First down from the 42. They go play fake with Jackson. Now here he goes. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengal still out there and being looked at now. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Jackson off the play action. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Gino Stone on the coverage.
2nd down, Jackson to pass. Throw pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. The gun. Here's Jackson. Johnson finds the football complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Handoff here to Mitchell. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
And they're going to throw out of the gun.
The 7-yard line.
He's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game.
Ravens 17. Tyler Luke.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Jones. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Third and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. This connects with Higgins. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He's running with it.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
From the gun, a get to Brown. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 30.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and
3rd down. Here's Burrow. Taking a chance to the end zone. Open way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. We see the Ravens making their way out now. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. They've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. This is completed downfield directly. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Lamar off to play fake. Gets it downfield on target to Flowers. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
a gain of 21 yards. 1st down.
In the red zone now. Right back to Flowers they go. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another.
Mitchell on the carry. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
Touchdown, Ravens.
They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here comes Austin. Escapes a defender. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. Straight ahead, it's Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Throwing is Burrow. Jump off caught by his back. And he reaches the 35 before going out. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 8 on that one. And the Bengals have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On first down, here's Burrow. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. Ravens going with a dime package now. 3rd down. To the air again. It's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of saying, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. This one's to Andrews out right. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Hits him on the out route. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. And again, it's Jackson. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
17 yards. And the Baltimore.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. 1-yard gain.
Lamar now from the gun. They sure came his own to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They've got a man open or beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Ty Zentner, the one to kick it away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Drive starts with a carry by White. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Burrow from the gun. Just keeps connecting to Chase. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give. It's Brown headed right. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run again with Brown. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. So it's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Lofts it deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
He dodged the tackle. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. 1st down, here's Lamar. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4 on the play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Short pass brought in. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
13 yards on the play.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. On a quick slant, it's Johnston. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Now Jackson off the play action.
39 yards.
Going deep here for the end zone. This one is knocked away. Potential touchdown prevented. And now the offense has to make the long walk back to the line for 3rd down. Jackson's going to throw again. He's looking deep once again. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Got all of it, and this is good. And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
This makes it up to the 25. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Catch made by Austin. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and
Brown on the inside give. Looks away from one. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Austin's there to haul it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Burrow to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. It's complete to Gesicki outright. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard
You know,
line.
Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. And keeping his own read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it, but they did it a whole lot better that time.
Setting up the screen. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Looking to throw. On the screen, this is White. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Baltimore running its offense out now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. On 1st down, Jackson. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
15 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Mitchell up the middle. And he's going to be across midfield with a gain of 5 on that play. Offense to the line fast.
At the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and.
Now Jackson. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Gain of 14 yards.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
For a Baltimore 1st down.
Read option on 1st down. He's going to keep it. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Ravens got to score in a hurry. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw it. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Tyler Luke after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
On the return, here comes Austin. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. 1st and 10, it's a give to White. Will be yarded most there, and it's 2nd down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
again. This is White. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw it. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. Fields this clean at the 30. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Here he is to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's a gain of 8.
He'll look to throw it.
Second and 2.
Back to Flowers they go. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A 7-yard gain.
Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
A gain of 7.
Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Baltimore first down.
And they'll spike it here and leave us with 45 seconds to go. Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
The Ravens will
Jackson throwing for it. This is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
38. Bengals 37.
They didn't come here today to play for no overtime, Brock. They didn't come here today to come away with a tie. They came here for the W, baby, and that 2-point conversion has them now moments away from that.
So many factors go into a big decision like that, Kate. You got to separate the emotion of it. You got to look at where your team is, and ultimately, who do you trust the most? In these huge decisions, time and again, it's all about trust to me. And this staff, well, they put the trust in that offense to go deliver, and boy, did they ever.
Brings up 2nd and
Burrow from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. This is for the ball game. And the hit separates the football, and that is what ends this game. What a play! So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.